Homecoming is always a big game. You know, as coaches, it's kind of a fine line. You know, it's great for the kids, but you don't want your kids trying to do more than they need to do because of the expectations at homecoming. You want them to try to play within themselves, not to make the game bigger than it is. And it can become a challenge as a coaching staff, you know, with the homecoming events and everything and all the other distractions to go with it. But I tell you, Newark came in, a very tough team who ended up 5-2 this year. And our kids competed. We ended up losing a tough one, 21-20. We had 2 shots inside 5 minutes, inside the 5-yard line, and unfortunately a couple costly penalties, you know, hurt us. But you know, we physically and athletically were outmatched against Newark this year. They had some great skilled kids on both sides of the ball, but our kids came to play. They brought their game. I couldn't have asked for a better effort from them. But, you know, as any coach, it's tough to swallow any loss, but it's tougher when it's a 1-point loss such as that. But I was proud of our kids. We bounced back from that. We didn't let that define us. I always tell our kids that your season is not defined by one game. It's defined by how you respond to that game. And adversity is a big part of these kids' lives and trying to make them be successful in the future. We try to teach them through football how to handle things in life that you deal on the football field, and adversity is a big thing. We played Waterloo this year, and we're up 28-20 with 55 seconds left. They have 1 timeout. We kick off to them. The kid takes the knee at the 3-yard line. You know, defensively, we feel pretty good. They got to go 97 yards with 1 timeout, and knowing they don't have much of a passing game. And an example of adversity really truly hit in that game. Those kids for Waterloo drove right down the field to score, to go into overtime, and not 1 first down was made on their own. There was 3 questionable penalties. You know, we know as coaches and players that you know, one of the uncontrollable factors is the officials. So that was a challenge for our kids to deal with that adversity. We ended up going to overtime. Again, a couple questionable calls, but again, adversity is a big part in how we responded. Unfortunately, we didn't come out on the winning end on that, but the kids responded. They could have folded right then. They stepped it up. We came together as a family, and we competed the rest of the season. Got a big win with Penn Yan that could have gone into overtime, and we handled that adversity situation. And like I said, we ended up getting into the bowl championship, which easily could have not happened had our kids just kind of focused on, you know, the bad things that happen in certain games. So I was proud of our kids dealing with that, and it's a challenge at any age, but at a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid, that can be a challenge, but I thought they handled that very well.